Now this is going on in New Orleans, am I right, brother? Pay attention to what we about to say right now. Make sure this is on camera, Mighty Ball. Go ahead, read it for the crowd. Confederate flag beads tossed during Cleopatra parade land and gallery hall stands. Do you understand? You see that Confederate? Put that camera on that Confederate flag. Put that camera where they can see on that Confederate flag. They are tossing Confederate flag beads down here in New Orleans for the parade. Did you hear me? They are tossing Confederate flag beads down here in New Orleans today.
Good night.
On the parade. Meaning niggas is gonna be catching Confederate flag beads.
Right.
Do you hear what we talking about? Go ahead, read some more, because they don't believe us. A woman watching the Cleopatra parade from viewing stand at Galleria Hall in New Orleans on Friday night caught a clump of flying beads with a medallion bearing racist symbol. She dropped them immediately. You hear that? White people are on the float throwing Confederate beads at the Mardi Gras. And you think this is some God could ordain?
Right.
They always have to show their racism, no matter what they do. Their work, their partying, whatever. They have to show that they are superior over you. They have to. It's in their nature. And what we're trying to tell our people is to separate. Come from that. A black person caught a Confederate bead from a float. Any more on that? Give me some more. Stephanie Bengo understood why. Standing just behind the woman, Bengo looked down and noticed the beads with the symbol of the Confederate flag and the words Southern Pride. Look at that. Southern Pride. Boy, I wish I could get my hand on some of them beads. I know some of the Negroes caught it. You understand? How many of y'all gonna catch some Confederate beads tonight? How many of y'all gonna catch them Confederate beads tonight down there celebrating with the white man, your oppressor? Huh? Yeah, because it's all fun and games. It's all just having a good time. Go ahead, give me some more. Bengal said Saturday she viewed a tossing racist beads during the mayor's Mardi Gras ball at New Orleans former City Hall. Hold on, the mayor got an answer for this.
Right.
Hold up, my brother. Do we gotta go down to City Hall? The mayor got an answer for this. They was at the mayor's ball that they threw Confederate flag beads for Mardi Gras. Southern Pride on there. No, it's not hate speech, I'm sorry. It's Southern Pride, that's what they call it. Right? But when we come out here and speak, it's hate speech. We say Christ is a black man, it's hate speech. When we say we want to have our sons be sons and our daughters be daughters, it's hate speech. Because they don't want you to speak. Right. They want you to be quiet. So they can have Southern pride. You see? Everything this Bible is saying is true. Right. These people will never change. You can't change them.
Right. That's right.
We tried marching and sitting on their toilets. Eat at their restaurants, drinking out of the water fountain, thinking it was going to give them some sense of our humanity, but it never did.
Right.
That's why we trying to wake you young brothers up, that there's no equality in this place.
That's right.
It's an illusion.
That's right.
It's not real.
Right.
It's not real. They're celebrating, throwing Confederate beads down there at the mayor's ball. Confederate beads, they're saying Southern Pride, and niggas down there catching it. And you want to tell me something wrong with me? Something wrong with the I.S.U.P.K? At the mayor can't trail?
Right.
They better not say a damn thing to us down here.
That's right.
They better not say that you done shame black people by letting a racist southern group get on a float and throw Confederate beads in the middle of New Orleans.
Right.
Saying they having a good time. Any more on that, my brother? Yeah, I mean, send me that article, brother. I got to go up on the website. Because they're going to show we don't work for the Associated Press.
Right.
Yeah, we don't work for the Advocate. We don't work for them. They said that. And white people know it.
Right.
When you black people going to start to understand?
That's right.
You can't change them. They say it's heritage is not hate. Well, guess what? This is our heritage. It ain't hate. Respect what we saying.
That's right.
Respect that black men is gonna stand on what the hell they stand on.
Right.
If any of you got some Confederate beads around your neck, let me know if you black. Find them beads and bring them to the camp. Find them and bring them over here. Because Mayor Cantrell, she got an answer for this.
That's right.
The city council of New Orleans got an answer of why they let segregate. And let me tell you something. This flag here is a flag of rebellion.
Right.
You want to talk about terrorism? They killed United States military men.
Right.
They went civil war, am I right, brother?
That's right.
It was called a civil war. So they were foreign, they were domestic terrorists. Confederate States of America. They committed treason.
Right.
It sounds a lot similar to what happened at January 6th when they went down to the Capitol.
Right.
To overthrow the government.
Right.
Let me tell you something about white people and white supremacy. White supremacy has to agree with everything white.
Right.
Their religion has to agree with white supremacy. Their science has to agree with white supremacy. Their government, their economic system, everything has to fit within white supremacy or it's deemed obsolete.
That's right.
Which is why we stay on the race card.
Right.
We stay, you say forget about history, but you still bring a Confederate flag down to the goddamn Mardi Gras.
Right.
But you want to forget about history. Well, why don't you forget about your history?
Right.
Why don't you go first?
Right.
You won't go first. You want us to forget about what you done to us, but you don't forget about your Southern pride, your Southern heritage.
Right.
They don't forget their history, but they want you to forget yours. They will want you to forget about slavery, but they remember Lee Jackson and all the rest of them Confederates. They remember that. They remember, right? They remember the Holocaust. See, they remember 9/11, but when they come to your history,
Right.
that's being critical race.
Right.
You see? You see the hypocrisy? All you got to do is put the white man to the test. Put him to this Bible. Put him to the mirror, and you're going to see that he's not who he says he is.
That's right.
You understand what I'm telling you, brothers and sisters? Which is why they don't want us on TV. They don't want to interview us. Because we're going to talk about why did Mayor Cantrell have a Southern segregationist, because that's a battle flag. That flag there is a battle flag where they killed United States military men.
Right.
They took up arms against the United States government. And they lost the war.
Right.
But they didn't lose the political war.
Right.
That's the difference. See, when you win a war, you got to win a war on two fronts. You got to win the physical war, and you got to win the political war. The North won the physical war, but the South won the political war.
Right.
Which is why they still can have their flag. They still can walk around with Confederate flag symbols and say Southern pride and have those ideas. They had their animosity since then.
That's right.
That's why I always say we don't want big government. They never trusted the government after the Civil War. They robbing the government. These Southern politicians down here robbing the federal government right now.
That's right.
Because Joe Biden, been robbing the government. How you get all that money? You understand? Half of the money is supposed to be going to you and your communities. They robbing and stealing and giving their own people.
Right.
You understand? Don't you doubt the Holy Spirit brought that out. Their brother just had that article.
Right.
Because we down here prophesying against this, and he showed us an article. That's all, you can look it up. They thrown Confederate flag beads at the parade during the mayor's ball. I don't want to hear nothing. I want to hear nothing from. I want to hear nothing from nobody.
That's right.
I'm gonna keep it real. That's an order. Anybody out in this city that if politicians saying something against us, remember that article.
Right.
We got something for them. Come next town hall. If anybody say the thing, you better let us stay what the hell we want in this street.
That's right.